I think this camera needs to stop being overlooked in 2025.
Start like right here, and you'll just like walk and talk this way.
That's
7 years ago, Blackmagic released what I think is one of the best cameras that is currently on the market. And I know that's a controversial topic because it's the Blackmagic 4K that we're talking about, and there's a little bit of controversy around this camera. Now, I've had this Pocket 4K for 5 years, my other one for about 3 years, and in those 5 years of owning a Blackmagic 4K, I have created some of my best work. These cameras have come with me to Arizona, to El Paso, to San Antonio, to Houston. These cameras have been an integral part of my career. And I still owe a lot of what I've been able to do and where I am now to these cameras. So I wanted to talk about that because all of these cameras that are coming out nowadays, they're cool, but don't overlook this camera. So we're gonna quickly break down the ways that I use this camera to make money in 2025 for my business. The first is with interviews. So a lot of my work is corporate videos where I have someone sitting in front of the camera talking, explaining what's going on, and I do this a lot with the Blackmagics. Now, before I got my 6K Pro, it was the two Blackmagics. They would be A and B camera. And for most everything, that was fine. I wanted to upgrade to the 6K Pro, and so now with the 6K Pro, I use these a lot as B and or C cameras. So most of the time I'm just running two cameras, and it's the 6K Pro A and Pocket 4K B. Now with the B camera, I know that I'm gonna get the same color science, a great image, 4K RAW, and one of the best selling features is the fact that it has a built-in screen, so I don't have to rig a screen on top. Basically, you can use the screen for all of your interviews, so you don't have to bring a monitor to rig up. So it's kind of like an all-in-one camera package for interviews, and that's why I love it. The second thing that I use it for is an A camera. There are times when I don't want to bring the 6K Pro because either A, I want to be able to speed boost and get a lower aperture, say on my 24 to 105, drop it from an f4 to an f2.8, or I don't want to use the 6K file sizes, and the Pocket 4K is going to be just fine in most scenarios. So as much as I love the 6K Pro, those 6K file sizes, they add up. Having something like the Pocket 4K where I can run and gun with it, I can rig it up, I can do what I need, and still save file size, that's why I love this camera. It's a great A camera for those who are wanting like a quality image, great color science, RAW, and all of the other features that this has. The last way that I use it as a gimbal camera. So as I said, I have two Pocket 4Ks. This one, which usually stays pretty rigged up, and the other one, which usually is run on a gimbal. Now I like using a Pocket 4K on a gimbal because again, you have the built-in screen, which is nice because you don't have to rig a monitor onto it. And when you pair it with a 12 to 35, it's actually a pretty light setup. And so when you put a follow focus, you can pull focus while on the gimbal. It negates the need for autofocus, and it's a pretty light setup. So you kind of have, again, an all-in-one with your gimbal, having your screen, a good lens, follow focus, and this just allows for a quality image while on the gimbal. With every Pro, there are some drawbacks. Number one, the screen is pretty dim in the outside bright lights, and it doesn't come out, it's fixed. So there are some downsides with that. The battery life isn't the best, though with an Anton Bauer, you can get about 5 to 6 hours. There's no IBIS, there's no autofocus, and no weather sealing, which is a pretty big downside to me, but it's $1,300 new, $700 used. It packs such a punch above its weight class. In my opinion, there aren't many cameras that compare to this. You know, if you're trying to say, oh, would you rather have an FX30 or this, I would choose this. I think this camera needs to stop being overlooked in 2025 and be looked at as the little beast that it is. I think the problem stems from the fact that everybody is hyping up all of these new cameras. And while these new cameras that are coming out are incredible, to me, there's always a drawback with them. This era of camera was kind of the last era where there wasn't a drawback. And now it feels kind of stagnant. And that brings me back to a camera like this because this camera excites me. This camera makes me want to go out and shoot. I love the image that comes out of it. I think the features in this camera are something that you find on like way higher end cameras. So the fact that you can get in used for 700, 800-ish, or brand new for 1300 with the DaVinci Resolve license, that's kind of where this shines. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I think it's important to understand that it's not necessarily the camera that is going to make you money. What's going to make you money is the knowledge on how to use said camera, how to use lights, how to use audio, how to tell a story. The camera matters, but it matters very little in comparison to everything. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, because my company is a six-figure company. And I use these probably as frequently as my 6K Pro and my S5 IIX. I use this as frequently as I use every camera. And so I think that like it makes me want to talk about this camera because it's still such a big player in my camera kit. If you are interested in this camera, I have an affiliate link below that you can go and check it out. I really do believe that this camera is incredible. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I post more videos. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. With that, I hope to see you in the next one.